Dr. Vanessa Cave, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Thank you very much. So I'm a statistical scientist. I work for a New Zealand Government Research Institute that is tasked with delivering scientific R&D to the agricultural sector called AgResearch. And I also work for a software company in the UK, VSN, where I help develop software products, including GenStat. And I've been doing this for about 15 years.
What first sparked your interest in science?
Well, I've been interested in science for a long time. Some of it comes through my mother, who was a science teacher and a maths teacher at high school. And she actually taught me right from when I first started high school, right up to my last year, both maths, statistics, calculus, chemistry, and biology. So that got me off to a good grounding in science. And from then, my interest has just developed and developed.
Was there a specific event or person which inspired your interest in science? And if so, what was that?
Well, there has been a lot of events really which have accumulated to inspire my interest in science, but there is one that stands out that caused me to direct my career towards statistical science. And this was when I was at my first year of university at Otago University in New Zealand. And like many other students who were interested in studying some type of science paper, I did a first year stats paper. And at the very end of that, before our final exam, the last lecture of the course, members of the faculties, that's professors, lecturers, postdocs, and PhD students, got up and they gave us a short description of what they were doing, the research that they were undertaking. I was fascinated by it. It certainly showed the depth and breadth of stuff that you could get involved in if you became a statistician. So that was really quite an influential time.
Could you describe your progress through education and into a career?
Yeah, so I did my undergraduate in statistics at Otago University in New Zealand. And then I went on to do my first job at AgResearch in Invermay, where I learnt so much about applied statistics. And during my work, I had some very excellent mentors and coaches and bosses, and they encouraged me to pursue some further training. So I went over to the UK to do my PhD, did half of it at Cambridge and the second half at St Andrews. And my PhD was on integrated Bayesian modelling of bird populations. And I had a wonderful time. And after that, I came back to work for AgResearch. And after about 5 years, I was offered an opportunity to work part-time for VSN International, developing statistical software programs, and I jumped at that chance. So now I have 2 jobs, one at AgResearch and one consulting for VSN.
So what is your current primary focus?
I've got a few primary focuses. So I am an applied statistician at heart. So I work on a lot of different problems in the agricultural and environmental sector, helping to solve real world problems, which I really, really enjoy. And I also do some software development and provide learning material and other stuff for VSN.
What currently excites you in your chosen field?
Oh, there's so much that excites me. So what I really love though is those applied problems. It's working with experts in their fields across science, getting to understand the real world problem and using science and statistical science to help overcome and meet those challenges. So it's a fascinating, diverse range of opportunities and projects in that space, which I really, really enjoy.
What are you most proud of in your career to date and why?
Oh, yeah. So I've noticed recently I've had a little bit of a transition from being someone that's been receiving a lot of mentoring and coaching and support to people now coming to me and asking for that. So I've moved into some leadership positions within the statistical community. I was the president of the New Zealand Statistical Association for a number of years, and now I'm the president of the Australasian region of the International Biometric Society. So I love these opportunities to help connect the statistical world, help mentor and support early career statisticians and scientists getting into this space.
What advice would you give to any young aspiring female scientists?
Excellent. I think the most important thing is you have to love what you do. And of course, you can't love your job all the time. Sometimes there are things you have to do which aren't so awesome, but generally be passionate about your work is really important. The other thing I would encourage aspiring young female scientists to get involved in the various professional organisations and to really build up their network of collaborators, because there's so many people out there who will be wanting and able to support and help you throughout your career. So make contact with them and make the best of it.